If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss a video in the future. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About That. Today we're going to break down the brand new trailer for the upcoming installment in the Halloween franchise, simply titled Halloween. Now keep in mind, this sequel is only in reference to the original Halloween from 1978. Every sequel is being completely disregarded, including that of Halloween 2. Also, I'm going to point out a few things within this trailer that may serve as spoilers for the final film. If that's not something you're interested in, then please run away now. With all that in mind, let's jump right in. We open up on Martin and Dana, two British investigators researching the past of Michael Myers and the events that occurred 40 years ago. It's worth pointing out that they are indeed British, since actor Donald Pleasence, who played Dr. Loomis in the original, was British as well. Perhaps there is some sort of connection between Martin and Loomis. This is even more interesting considering he has for some reason managed to get Michael's mask, which I imagine isn't just being handed out to anybody. Within this opening, we also get a peek at some of the images from the original case file, one of which appears to be a sketch of Annie's wounds with a slash across the throat and bruising around the neck. We also get a look at what appears to be Michael at a young age within the asylum. We then see Allison, Laurie's granddaughter, walking with a couple of her friends, closely mirroring a scene in the original film with Laurie, Linda, and Annie. It's in this scene they briefly explain that the sequels are no longer relevant, as Allison says Michael and Laurie being siblings was just a story that people made up.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
No, it was not her brother. That's something that people made up.
This reveals Laurie today, whose home is decked out with some security cameras, floodlights, secret safe rooms, and of course several different targets for her to practice her shooting skills as she prepares for Michael to one day escape. It's here we also get a glimpse at Laurie's scar on her arm from when Michael cut her in the original film. Of course then, Michael does indeed escape on a bus crash that occurs while transferring patients from the asylum. It's here that we get the one and only line from Judy Greer within the trailer, despite her being the top billed on IMDb.
Mom, what bus crash?
Michael now on the loose, he needs two things before he can continue back to Haddonfield: a jumpsuit and his mask. Naturally, he goes and takes a mechanic for his jumpsuit, which we get to see the aftermath of. A mallet is off to the side of the body, so I imagine when Michael drops a teeth over the stall door, it's this man's teeth that we are seeing. With jumpsuit now acquired, Michael just needs his mask, which we already know Martin has, so it's safe to say that Dana and Martin bite the bullet here. We actually even see, if you look really closely, Michael slamming Martin's head into that stall door. Obviously, now Michael is pushing back into Haddonfield to finish what he started, but first he has to scare a few kids that aren't watching where they are going. Interesting enough, this is actually a reference to both the original and Halloween 2. Of course, we remember one of Tommy's bullies running into Michael after school, but having a kid with a cowboy hat and a boombox on his shoulder do it as well has to be a reference to when Michael is walking to the hospital in Halloween 2. Not to mention the beautiful stinger that's heard here as well, very old school John Carpenter. With things speeding up now in the trailer, we start to get a montage of several revealing things. First we see, for a very quick flash, a man getting his throat slit, the same man that was standing next to Judy Greer during her one line. We also see Laurie, along with Judy Greer and Toby Huss, in what appears to be Laurie's safe room, all holding weapons and waiting for Michael. That being said, why the hell is Judy Greer wearing a Christmas sweater? This just kind of throws me off every time. Laurie is then seen telling all the young trick-or-treaters to get out of the way and get to his safe place, which by the way, 3 of these trick-or-treaters are wearing the classic silver shamrock mask from Halloween 3. Laurie then has a bit of a stare down with Michael as he stands in the upper floor window of a house across the street. Tired of waiting, Laurie pulls the trigger and shoots at him. However, not many people have realized that she is indeed shooting at a mirror and just a reflection of Michael, which is why he's not affected by the bullet at all. Another clear reference, we see someone sitting in a chair covered in a white sheet with eye holes, obviously quite similar to Michael's disguise as Bob in the original film. What makes this more interesting is the aftermath of the rest of the room. We see a chair flipped over, a pumpkin in the fish tank, and blood on the floor. If I were to take a guess, I would imagine that's a dead body underneath that sheet. We then see several different shots of what appears to be a confrontation between Laurie and her family as they go head to head with Michael. These seem to be happening on Laurie's property, as we can see floodlights in the background during several shots. And then for just a brief moment we see the bloody hand from someone that is being dragged away, who is also wearing a yellow long sleeve shirt and has black painted fingernails. Well, in the final moments of the trailer where Michael is revealed to be waiting in the closet, we get a closer look at Virginia Gardner, who indeed is wearing a yellow long sleeve shirt and has black painted fingernails. If Michael being in the closet wasn't enough proof that she's a goner, I think the shot of her bloody hand is. Now that's all the little details that we spotted during the new Halloween trailer. Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments below. Of course, we won't know the truth behind this trailer until the film itself is released later this year on October 19th. But that is going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
You can bring him back, you know. There's always a way. Bring my baby back.